Hey everyone, Jimmy Muller here from OntopFishing.com. Now I know a lot of you that know me from Muller Chokes are saying OntopFishing.com, what's Jimmy doing? Well, OntopFishing.com. So I'm on the water from April to January, normally duck hunting. And then I realized, you know what? Most of that time we're actually fishing. So I decided it was a really great time for me to start a new fishing lure business. So that's what I've done. So the thing that started this whole endeavor was when I bought a new offshore fishing boat a couple of years ago. It reminded me when I was out tuna fishing that I was missing one of the most innovative, incredible offshore fishing teasers for tuna and all billfish, marlin, swordfish, sailfish, you name it, and even mahi, and a few makos thrown in between. We were missing what my brother invented called the Galuga. Now, back in the early 80s, my brother Bob invented the Galuga. This Galuga is the most incredible offshore fishing teaser that nobody's ever known about, that consistently and reliably outfished every other lure, every other spreader bar, every other daisy chain in the boat 9 times out of 10. Okay? So that happened for many, many years. And I'm going to get into all the special details about this, okay? This is just one color that I invented. So the thing that's really cool about this Galuga is the fact that you can troll it on a 30 and it's just at home on a 180. I've even trolled them on heavy spinning rods that I use for plugging, all right? So it's an incredible universal offshore teaser. I rig them with a 300-pound test Jinkai monofilament double crimped leader that every Galuga comes with. And in other videos in the future, I'm going to start showing all of those details. In this introductory video, it would just get too long, simply. So today, I just want to give you a brief rundown of what I've started, what I've created, what my brother's created, and also the fishing lures that I've designed personally, working with a company one-on-one until I got the designs the way I love them. And not only the way I love them, but the way the fish love them. My lures do not catch the fishermen, they catch the fish. And the reason that I can say that is because I've been developing these lures for years until I got them tuned the way that I love them. And then they outfished every other lure I used to use over the last couple of years. So the lures that I actually show you on the website, the ones that I introduced to you here on videos, are the lures that outperformed everything else that I've used on the market, okay? So when you buy lures from OntopFishing.com, you're going to get lures I created that I tested on fish from Block Island, Montauk Point, all the way down to New York, okay? Striped bass, bluefish, yellowfin tuna, bluefin tuna, okay? All these different fish. As I said, the Galuga has been tested since the 80s by my brother and all his friends that he used to fish with on the boats, and it consistently outfished everything. It's truly a hidden gem, especially for anybody that does marlin tournaments or is big into tuna fishing. You've got to have a Galuga on your boat. And I'm going to show you why in a second, okay? So I developed 20 different colors. This one is called Mahi, okay? And right now I'm developing all different things in regards to the colors, okay? And that's going to come. So all of my colors that are available now are on the website, ontopfishing.com, okay? And let me show you a little bit of reason why this Galuga outperforms every teaser that's ever been created. So it's got through holes for venting. It has these special design slits on the sides that you can see go through both sides. But the secret is that the end cap comes off when the leader is through it. And what you can do, you can choose whether you want to do it or not. You pack this baby full of chum or full of your favorite bait fish, mackerel, menhaden, bunker chum, fish oil with the bunker chum, anything you want. You want to pack it full of butterfish, anything, right? You put the cap back on and you throw it overboard. It's ready to fish. Off the back of here, obviously the through leader that comes through, this end is going to be attached to your fishing rod and your tackle. This end where your leader comes out is going to be attached to your fishing lure that this teaser is going to tease the fish up to grab. Okay, you control anything you want off of here. Remember, this is the teaser. This is the Galuga Chum Slick teaser. Okay, so off the back of here, whatever length back you choose to do, you can do a fresh ballyhoo. You can do a rubber skirt, a machine, a hex head. Anything you can imagine that you love can come off the back of this teaser. Daisy chains, anything. But this Galuga is the secret. This Galuga is going to give you a bubble trail like you've never seen before, okay? And not only that, you can fish it empty or you could fish it packed full of chum to leave that nice chum trail, that chum slick, where fish are going to follow it up and get to all of your rigs. Not just the Galuga rig, but all your rigs. So this Galuga has multi-purpose off the back of your boat. You could troll it in the wash. You could troll it back 20 yards. You could troll this 200 yards back off the stern. The action that this Galuga gives is unbeknownst to anybody. Now, the thing that's cool about it, like I mentioned, you could run this thing off of a heavy spinning rod that you use for big poppers, such as the Galuga popper, right? This Mahi popper color. I've got 5 different colors on the website, okay? These are some really awesome tuna poppers, okay? You've got stick baits that I developed. These stick baits are absolutely phenomenal killers. And then, of course, I've got the inshore stuff, right? Specially developed with tungsten ball swimmers and poppers, okay? All different colors. Again, ontopfishing.com. They're all on the website for you to look at. Now, the Galuga, the thing that's so cool about it, other than what I've already mentioned, is the fact that you can run it dry or packed full of whatever you choose to pack it with. The thing that's amazing is, you can fish this thing, like I said, on any rod you want, okay? But when you change rods, when you change action of rods, when you change line weight, when you change the amount of road you've got out on your line for distance versus, wash versus 30 yards back versus 75 yards back, any distance you choose to run these Galugas at, the action changes slightly. So you can fine tune that Galuga to work the way you want it for your area and your species of fish. And based on the speed you're running, any speed works good with this Galuga. You could use this Galuga for chunking and dunking for sharks to get some chum down deep on your bait, or you could rip this thing at 20 knots if you had to, right? So this thing is at home, any trolling speed you want, any sea condition you want. It gives you an amazing bubble trail. It can give you an amazing scent trail if you choose to do so. It's just incredible. And, I think every single boat out there that takes offshore fishing seriously, you owe it to yourself to at least try a Galuga and see what I'm talking about. All right. Now, all you need to do, like I said, go to ontopfishing.com. I've got a website. I've got this QR code here that you could scan to make things easy if you choose to do so. And all my contact information is on that website. If you've got any questions, you've got any concerns, you want to know some details about what's going on, shoot me an email. I'll get right back to you. All right? So thank you very much for watching the video, and I hope you go check out the website, and you're going to see a lot more coming from ontopfishing.com. Thank you.